Hey, my Liptons. I wanted to come in here and get into some pop culture and a little bit of politics, child. It's so much going on in this world. And I'm trying to find just a little bit of comfort. There's a little bit of happiness, but I'm trying my best, but I'm not finding a lot. So, I wanted to come in here and talk about a little bit of pop culture. I want to quickly talk about Bridgerton and the discourse that's happening right now on the internet about Bridgerton. MAGA Minaj, here comes MAGA Minaj yet again, tap dancing for Trump. We're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about Ice Show Speed. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about Arijit Singh announcing his retirement, child. But before I continue on with this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, let's get up to 2,000 subscribers. All right. Make sure to like and share my videos, especially liking. Like the videos, please. It helps with the algorithm. Please share my videos. Please subscribe to the channel. And let's get into this video because we got a few topics to talk about. Listen, let me tell you guys something. I don't know. The internet is very weird sometimes when it comes to me because it's like I do participate in the sort of like nagging culture of certain things, but there are times where it's like it gets to a point where it gets annoying. And I feel like people are doing the same thing when it comes to Bridgerton because I saw this headline and I was just like it made absolutely no sense to me. I and just to be very clear, I did not watch season 4 of Bridgerton yet. I did watch the first season, the second season, and the third season. Personally, for me, nothing beats out Queen Charlotte. At the end of the day, Queen Charlotte will forever be even though it's not part of the season, its own prequel kind of thing. That's just as far as like in the Bridgerton cinematic universe, that Queen Charlotte will always be the best to me. Point blank. Period. I don't care what y'all say. Season 1 of Bridgerton, season 2, season 3, whatever. It's okay. Beautiful. And if y'all guys want to watch my review of Queen Charlotte, I did do a review of the series, so you guys can just type it in on my YouTube channel. It is on my pop culture talk playlist. If y'all want to look it up, y'all can go see my review there. But when I saw this headline, I thought that this made absolutely no sense, and it's getting to a point now where I feel like we're in this like nitpicking culture now because they're saying that Bridgerton now is a Cinderella with sex, and once a breath of fresh air, the fourth series has become cheesy, cringy, and crass. When can maybe I haven't watched it in a while. Maybe I haven't gone back to rewatch everything, binge watch everything. But I thought overall Bridgerton in general was always cheesy and crass, and always had like the Cinderella with the sex, and like it's always been that, like that's the whole point of the series. So it's like, and I think that's the reason why we liked it so much. So for this to be nitpicked in this way, like, oh my god, it's just about the sex, it's just about, and I'm like, did y'all watch season 1, season 2, and season 3? And did y'all also watch Queen Charlotte? Did y'all not see the sex scenes that were happening in those seasons? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking? And mind you, I did not watch season 4 yet. But I'm clearly expecting the same kind of vibes that was happening in the other seasons. So like the fact that it'll be one thing if you could just be like, okay, listen, I'm not really too much of a fan of season 4, but like to kind of be like, oh, it's just about sex, bitch. All the other seasons are just so. Can we be honest? We were here for the intimate scenes, okay? I was getting my life when Charlotte and George got on that table and started doing the deed, okay? So it's like the fact that now like people, and of course like we need the storyline, we need the build up to that. Of course I have to see it first. I have to watch season 4 to see, if it's just only about the sex. Like, did they build up to this thing with Benedict and his new I saw like a screenshot of him calling her a mistress. I didn't watch it yet, but I need to see the series. But like if it's giving a cute little like sexy Cinderella kind of, then let it give a cute little sexy Cinderella kind of vibe. And from what I understand, the girl in season 4 is a maid, so it's like it doesn't look good on Benedict to marry. So it's just like, I don't know. Personally, for me, I think that there's a lot of nitpicking going on, and I it's not just with Bridgerton. I mean, because not Bridgerton just recently came out, but like I'm noticing the same. And don't get me wrong, I'm noticing the same with the Stranger Things. Like I feel like now because Stranger Things have ended, now they're just like kind of like nitpicking throughout everything with season 5. And don't get me wrong, I already gave my rating on Stranger Things. Like I was like, listen, it's a cute little 6 out of 10. I like the begin. There's some episodes, some areas where I liked, and there was some parts where it's like, I could have done without. But it's like now I just feel like when you go on X, it's like they're just like kind of ripping apart everything. Like everything is discourse, and everything is just, oh my god, this was this is the, they made it so hard. And don't get me wrong, the Duffer Brothers do deserve to get their asses dragged, okay, for the bullshit that they've done. But it's like, was it that horrible? No. To me personally, I felt like Stranger Things season 5 was an enjoyable season for the most part. Six out of 10 is a great, you know. I won't give it a 10, but I'll give it a 6. So it's like, I don't know. Like I feel the same way with Bridgerton. Like I feel like now they're just like everything is just nitpicking now with all these shows. Like I even Netflix is coming out with America's Next Top Model documentary. Everybody's dragging Tyra Banks through the mud, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Tyra Banks is perfect, but can we be honest? When America's Next Top Model was on during the mid 2000s, we were all getting early to mid 2000s. We were all getting our lives watching that show. We didn't care about the problematic things because we all thought that it was fun and and cute and whatever. Of course, like I feel like now we're judging things by like 2026 standards. Like, yes, we're more woke now. Yes, we're more socially aware of certain things. But it's like that was not the case back then. And it's like I feel like there's just this like nitpicking culture that we have now, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying. So I will be tuning into Bridgerton. I will see, like I said before, personally for me, Queen Charlotte, the prequel will always be my fave. Like when you can we okay. I did season 1 was okay. It was cute. Like first thing for me, I felt like the actor. I'm forgetting. Oh my god! Now you see how I forgot. Daphne's husband. Y'all can go to my review. I have some comments about his acting there. Season 2, I thought it was cool too. I know that there's a lot of people. I would say more so like the masses really liked season 2 of Bridgerton. Season 3, I said this in my review. I don't care what anybody says. Colin, is it Colin? Yeah, Colin settled for Penelope. Like, can we just be honest? Colin settled for Penelope. Like he waited till all the other girls went on about their lives, married other people. Now he's like, you know what, Penelope, you come here and let me marry you. That's what it gave. It gave very much, I'm a settle for Penelope. So I wasn't here for it. Anytime when I feel like a man is settling for a woman, it is a turn off to me. So I ain't like season 3. So let me see what Benedict gives, child. Let me see what he gives, because Benedict has always been like a side character kind of person and doesn't really say much. So I'm gonna see what he gives, and let's see what he does with this situation. So yeah, let's move on. Nicki MAGA Minaj. So listen, I mean, Nicki got what she wanted out of this deal. Let's just be. I need to go to Tiffany's. What did she say? I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's. So she went to Trump. She said, listen, I need that citizenship. And and if anything, can you also give my husband a cute little pardon? We didn't see the pardon, but we did see that citizenship. So apparently Trump has this gold card thing, and he gave Nicki her citizenship. There's something that had to come out this deal. I mean, listen, there's a part of me that's like, because okay. maybe this is a different conversation to have in its own video with some celebrities either, going to the Democrats, going to Republicans, kind of like tap dancing for them to get something, like getting some form of like tangible out of a deal. It's like right now I'm thinking of like Tom Chrisley, and how, mind you, Trump pardoned him. He was in jail for even though personally I felt like I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, not pay. I don't believe that people should go to jail for not paying their taxes. Like, that's, to me, that's just ridiculous. But whatever. Especially for years at that, going to prison for not paying. Girl, bye. But anyway, but yeah, I'm thinking of like Todd Chrisley and how he was in prison, and then like his daughter Savannah ended up becoming like a MAGA freak to help her dad get out of prison. And that's what they did. Like, they played the game in order to get her parents, her dad and her mom, out of prison. So now they're like, Trump loyalists. The same thing with Nicki Minaj is like, she has these like, she wanted to become a citizen. The husband, and as terrible as it might be, the husband and the brother, I don't know about the brother so much, but I think more so about the husband. I think I do genuinely believe that she's going to try to get a pardon for her husband. I do believe that. And I also believe the whole situation with the house, because I know allegedly like she might lose her house or something like that. So there are checks that are going to be cut. So I'm like, okay, like, do we expect someone to not be loyal to a leader who has done so much for them? It's not more so like, don't get me wrong, like I don't like any of this, like I think it's terrible, but I think like from a logical, I don't know, from a loyalty point of view, I would say if Trump or any president, it could be Biden, whoever, if anyone were to come into our lives right now and say, hey, I'm gonna make life better for you, I'm gonna, I don't know, pay off all your student loans, get your parents out of a poor neighborhood, get you a nice, are we not going to be loyal to those people? So right now, Nikki is tapped up. I mean, but then again, are you willing to also sell your soul? So it's I don't know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword with this situation. It's like, because Nikki has never been a political person. So it's like, what exactly is going on here? And it's like, Nikki, do you also endorse what Trump is doing all over the country with these ICE raids and like the shootings, the arresting of journalists like Don Lemon and Georgia? It's like, and mind you, I don't even like Don Lemon like that. He's a tap dancer for the Democratic Party, but still, like, he should not be arrested for freaking being doing what journalists do. So it's like, does Nikki, like, she's okay with all of that? She's okay with bombing Nigeria. She's okay with the genocide that's happening in Palestine. Like, is she okay with all these different things? Is she okay with cutting food stamps, cutting snaps, cutting welfare checks and all these different things? So it's like, I feel like, to me, this is more so, especially with these celebrities, they're more so attracted to the personality of Trump than it is like the Republican Party. That's just my personal opinion. Because I don't think that they'll be doing all this for like I don't know, like a JD Vance. You know what I mean? Or like a Marco Rubio. I think it's the personality of Trump and the fact that Trump did come from the celebrity world, and like, he's like, like very uncouth. So they find that attractive and funny and entertaining, even though it shouldn't be. It's very scary at this point. So, I mean, Nikki got her deals out of this. She's gonna ride this till the wheels fall off. And at this point, I don't know. I think at this point, this might be my last time talking about Nikki, as far as like in a political sense, or like if she pops out again to piss off her fans. Like, I just personally don't feel like I'm gonna be talking. And I know her album's coming out. I'm not interested. I don't know. It depends. But then again, I'm not interested to really listen to her album that's coming out in March. This is my personal opinion. Nikki hasn't really been the same for a very, very long time. But yeah, from like a political point of view, I don't know. I'm kind of over this now. And so, I unless she really does something where like she's like endorsing like But then again, you can clearly, I mean, by aligning with this man, you can clearly say, like, yeah, you are endorsing a lot of the things that he's currently doing. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, like, this is just, I mean, let's see if the Barb's, let's see if y'all still gonna support y'all fave when she drops that album. Like, put your money where your mouth is. I keep saying this. Put your money where your mouth is. If y'all are disappointed, hit it where it hurts. That's how y'all have to do it. Hit it where it hurts. That's all I have to say on that. Let's move on. I show speed. Listen, I'm very, I don't watch, I don't watch streamers. I don't watch Twitch and that sort of thing, gamers and that sort of thing. But, I show speed. I would say now, like, I show speed has sort of become not sort of, like, he is a part of pop culture. So, like, a few years ago, like, I saw, like, small things, like memes, like him screaming and stuff and Twitch. And I was like, okay, these are for the youngins. But especially after, everything that's going on in Palestine, I show Speed's, like, solidarity with the Palestinians and him speaking out for them. And, like, just especially with this whole tour that he did all throughout the countries in Africa. I believe it was like 15 countries he went to, if I'm not mistaken, for his 21st birthday. I was just like, this is probably, and you don't really see this a lot with the youth nowadays, like with the because, like, you have the dummies, like the DDGs and the who else, the Kai Sanats and the who else, you have the dummies, but it's like you very rarely you see for, like, his age, you can tell, like, he's very socially aware and, like, in a way has his shit together and has done his research. So it's like, I'm happy that I Show Speed did this tour in Africa and really showing the beauty of these countries and not, like, the stupid stereotypes that they presented to the West for decades and years and years and years. So it's like, I was happy that he did that. I was happy that, like, he showed the beauty in all these countries. And I don't know, I Show Speed, even though I don't watch the Twitch, I don't watch the stream. If y'all were to tell me anything, y'all would have put him on a poll, I would say he's number one for me. Like, I have to give him his tens where tens are due. Like, he really, really is one of those people that is really socially aware. And I like that. I like when the internet folks, he's not just out here talking BS or talking bullshit. Like, he's really out here, like, trying to, and is using his platform for the right thing, I feel like. Bringing awareness to what's happening in Palestine, showing his audience the beauty of the countries in Africa. So it's just like, I don't know, it warms my heart seeing that. So yeah, shout out to I Show Speed. I'm very, very proud of him, and I'm very proud of what he has done. And I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. So shout out to him. I'm so proud of him. Lastly, ciao. This might be an unpopular opinion. By the way, for the people that are here for the Bollywood section of this video, I did do an unpopular opinion video about Arijit Singh. You guys can go to my Bollywood Talk / ZTV Talk playlist to watch that unpopular opinion video that I did on him at Rani Lipton on my YouTube channel. I don't know what caused this announcement, but child, when I tell you, when I saw this, I was like, I said, So he announced his retirement. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. I don't even want to be mean right now. But it's like, I have to be a little bit shady. I'm happy about this announcement. And listen, the Arijit fans might be mad at me for this, child. They might be mad at me for this, but I have to be honest with myself. I'm happy about this announcement. When I tell you they put Arijit in every single playback, singing, Hindi film, everything. Like, when I tell you, you would have thought that he was the only one. You would have thought that he was the only one there. You mean to tell me there are no other, like, where is Sanu? Where is Aditya Narayan? Where is Benny Dayal? Like, what? Why is it that Arijit Singh is the only playback? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I don't like a few of Arijit Singh. Don't, you already know. Like, I love his verse on Agar Tum Sate Ho. I love Sahona Sanguman. I like, I like some of his songs. And then what was the other one? I like a few of his songs. Don't get me wrong. But we have to be honest. Arijit Singh, there are certain songs that he should not have never sang for. His voice doesn't have that kind of depth for certain songs. And I feel like it's gotten to the point where I don't know what it is. Like, because the thing is, I don't want to call Arijit a industry plant. I don't think he's an industry plant. But it is a point where they did shove him down our throats for, I would say, the past decade. They definitely did. We have to be honest about that. For the past 10 to 15 years, they have shoved Arijit Singh down the throats of Hindi cinema. The powers that be have done this. And at this point, it's to the point where I'm like, I'm sorry, like, Aditya Narayan is a better singer to me than Arijit Singh. Benny Dayal is a better singer to me than Arijit Singh. Sanu, Nigam, I think that's how you say. I apologize if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. But Sanu Nigam is a way better singer than Arijit Singh. So it's like, why aren't, especially Aditya Narayan, I'm like, why is he only on these, like, Indian Idol, these Indian Idol singing competition? Like, put this man in some playback singing roles. This man can sing his ass off, and you're having him hosting, Indian Idol, kids and things like that. Mind you, y'all are doing all the Indian Idol stuff, but y'all never casting those same people in these films to do some playback singing. And y'all kept shoving Arijit Singh down our throats. Y'all kept doing it. His voice is a more he's an acquired taste. That's what it is. Arijit Singh is more of an acquired taste, and I feel like the Hindi film industry, like, they really, unfortunately, they killed the soundtracks, the Bollywood soundtracks industry. Like, it's not the same. I remember Alka Yagnik, she said it herself. She said the soul is gone when it comes to playback singing in Hindi cinema. And she did not tell one lie. She did not tell one lie. Because it's true. It's true. There is no soul. Literally, my dad was just telling me this the other day. Like, he was watching one of the one film on Netflix. I believe it's the Ranveer Singh film. And he was like, now they have this, like, rock star, like, rapping kind of, like, it's just like, bro, like, where is the soul? Where is the melodies? Where is the harmonies? Where is the harmonies? Where is the melodies? Oh my God, bring Lata Mangeshkar from the dead to sing you bitches back to wherever y'all guys came from. Bring back Lata Mangeshkar, please. Get Alka Yagnik, please. Get her some voice. Get Udit Narayan. Get my faves back, please. Kumar Sanu Nignam, whatever his name is, Sanu Nignam. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, but please get get Benny Dayal, get Aditya Narayan, who's more younger. Get my people on here to sing these songs. Arijit Singh, I'm gonna be honest with you, he ran his course 10 years ago, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, Agar Tum Sate Ho is one of my favorite songs of all time. Sahona Sanga Marmar. What's the other song called? Kabhi Jo Bajam. Yeah, like, I like those certain songs, but, like, he's an acquired taste. Like, he's more for, like, those raspy songs, but not like those big, like, like a Boli Chori. You know how, like, you know, Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum kind of song. Like, you can't be having Arijit Singh singing those kind of songs. It would have never worked. It would have never worked. Either way, I'm sure some of the Arijit Singh fans are going to be upset with me when I say that. But I am happy that, but then again, I'm like, shit, if he's retiring, who's going to be, who's going to be the golden child, the golden person to take, because I'm like, now they don't even have variety of singers anymore. It's like, it's always the same singer. It's like, bro, like, at least in the 90s, we had variety. We had Lata Mangeshkar, we had Alaka Yagnik, we had Udit Narayan, we had Kumar Sanu, we had Sanu Nigam, we had Asha Bosch. Like, it's like we had variety. I don't know. Now it's just like they just giving us these like it's like one in a factory, one and done, one and done, one and done. It's like, girl, bye. Either way, I think Ajit Singh got tired because he was like, listen, I gave me all the coin. I'm done. Hang it up flat screen. I'm out of here. And honestly, I couldn't be even more happier. Please get some playback singers with some harmonies and some melodies and some soul. Please. We need it. We need it. Either way, you guys know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers. Like I said, if you guys want to watch any of the previous, as far as like pop culture talk that I've talked about, or any Bollywood talk, I've created playlists on my channel. You guys can all subscribe to and look that up. Please make sure to like the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.